Welcome back. I'm here with real estate agent Dr. Edna Matthews, here to talk about the market and what she expects to see for the future. Edna, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Ashley. You know, the end of the year is coming, and of course, New Year, we're going to be making new resolutions and everything. And so I thought I'd talk about some encouragement tips that everyone might want to consider when it comes to considering buying in the new year to come.
A lot of people need that.
Yes, you know, so often I talk about always about pre-qualification and about letter of approval and those kinds of things. But in addition to that, I thought, you know, we really want to talk about creating your team. Creating a plan and creating a team, because right now in real estate there's a whole lot that's involved, as you so well know, in that whole process. And so part of the most important thing is, of course, identifying out, in my opinion, a good realtor to work with you, like myself, and then developing a good relationship with your lender. You know, that lender is really so key. And then once we develop that good relationship with the lender, someone that's cohesive and competitive with you, then you also want to make sure that you get a good understanding of what's required in that process. And after getting that understanding of the process requirement, then of course you want to then develop a relationship with a good inspector. And because ultimately we're going to need a good inspector to really inspect the property. And then of course be prepared for the lending process, the processors, all of the ones that are involved in helping to close that loan. And then of course developing that relationship then with the title company, because title company is going to be very important. They help to really put things in place for you. And then of course we want to make sure that everything just works really smoothly. So being prepared with your planning, with your finances, making sure that those finances, those debt to ratio, income ratios are in place and everything. And so then at the end of the day, ultimately everything will end up working out well, because now we have to look at things very strategically, you know, because interest rates are, you know, they're a factor. And so you want to have a plan in place and make sure that when we go into buying, we're going to be able to be successful at it.
Interest rates are a factor. Low inventory is a factor.
Low inventory is a big.
Developing a relationship is very important, because these people, these lenders, the real estate agent, will watch out for you.
Well, and that's the goal. You know, people who are going to really watch out for you, because we're really going to be pretty much the one who oversee and really advocate on your behalf, and in areas where maybe the client might not even know. So you want that real relationship, and not only just with the, like I said, with the realtor, but we are kind of the ones who kind of navigate everything, but to make sure that you've got a good cohesive relationship working with your lender as well.
Advocate, that's a good word.
Yes.
What is your suggestion on finding a good real estate agent and good lender?
Well, of course, I would certainly encourage finding me, but you know, you're going to look for someone who really is compatible to what you're looking for. Someone who's really able to work with your goals. Someone who has the kind of time schedule that reflects you. You really want someone who kind of mirrors you, you know, and someone who's really very competent, who's got a really good commitment to the seller, because we're really working for you. And the same thing with the lender. You want a lender who's going to, someone who's going to really take your goals and your needs at hand and work with them accordingly, and make sure that you've got people who are listening to you. You know, I think that's
very
really important.
Edna, this is great information. Thank you so much, and we look forward to having you on the show next year.
Next year.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Happy New
everyone.
Year.
Yes.
We'll be right back.